Hey guys, I'm Jeff and you're watching Valley Fish. I'm up here at the totes playing ball with the doggers, and they're helping me make this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the lids open, and no face licking. I'm going to get the totes opened up, and we're going to do one last run through of them. It's been a while, and I'm going to point out a few things that I liked and a few things that I can do better for next year. So get the lids open. I'll flip you over and you guys can see what's going on. All right, you gonna be my helper? She says absolutely. We just had our birthday, so we're two. That's nice. Her birthday and my birthday is actually the same day, so it's fun. Had a little doggy party, ice cream, and all kinds of good stuff, didn't you, Lily? Yeah. Gonna get these open. These are the crates that I put on top. They're dog kennel crates. Purpose of that was to keep her out because she likes to swim in them. We found that out last year. So I made a bunch of noise, which is fine because I just added food. So they're going crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go up on the end. I'm gonna pause it, give it about 5 minutes, and let the platies come back out. So I'm sure they went to the bottom, and we'll check back. Alright, it's been a few minutes. I took the food inside. Got all my little helpers up here. They like coming up with me. So this was the full red platies. There's a couple. I just seen both big mamas. These guys are still pretty skittish, but there's a bunch in here. That was the first drop. They're the biggest. That one actually looks like she's ready to drop also. Got some little teeny tiny teenagers. And there's some in the back, but there's the whole school. It was really interesting that they hung out in the age groups. So all the littles stuck together. Basically every batch stuck together. Like there's a whole group of somewhat in betweeners. There was probably 10 when I tried to pull the camera over. It's hard to record and film at the same time, but there's a whole bunch in here. They all look really, really good. And the two moms are still big, and I'm expecting another drop. So with all these totes, I am planning on breaking them down in the next 2 weeks. So try and get ahead of that a little bit. I do have a 20 high that I'm gonna see how many of these will fit in, and then try and figure out what to do with the rest. There's a whole bunch back there. Like I said, I just put a whole bunch of food in there, and they might not be as hungry and as eager to come out as they were, but in the sun glare ain't helping, that's for sure. Never really does up here, but there's a whole bunch. They're super neat. I think they're so pretty. And then my mom comes out every once in a while, but see, I put the camera right on them, they all disappear. There's a bunch in there. In this tote, we did do a tote down there of jungle val. So when we break this tote down, there'll probably be a video for each one. And then there's the maple tree cuttings that I threw in there, trying that this year. They lasted for a long time. I was happy with that idea. Never really mucked up the water. See if I can zoom back out. That's nice. Sometimes the phone doesn't cooperate. And this is actually the only aquatic plant that I brought out intentionally. I was cleaning out a tank, and I had like 3 gallons of like half a 5-gallon bucket full, somewhere in that range, full of cuttings that were, kind of ratty and not looking that great, and they really didn't have a purpose. So I brought them out here, and this looks amazing. All the above water growth that popped out of that. Now the water growth kind of melted, got fried, not looking so good, but from a side angle, that is so cool. Next year, I'm going to throw it way back there. I think it would kind of, leave a little bit in the background. I think it looked really good, but it looks really good up front too. And all I did was just chuck it in there. And all the little teeny tiny babies, they're running around in there. Gave them great cover. Had no babies until I threw that in there. But yeah, that tank just went from nothing to something. And you can see right there was a little bit of Brazilian printing wort one little piece that made it out here. But, and it actually did really well. So it's actually doing well inside now. So maybe next year I'll bring that out. I figured it would melt off to nothing. But yeah, I like looking at this tote. I like that all the little fry get brought up. Now they are hard to see. But yeah, you can see some in there. See if I can zoom in a little better. Alright, we're on max zoom, so you can see some fry. The color of the little guidia sure looks neat. Some yellow, some green. I really like it. I think it's super neat, did super well. I was just gonna throw it in the trash, but I was like, you know what, I'll try it up here. And I've tried planting stems in the bottom and it never worked out well, so this was a definite success for baby fry. And it's one of my favorite totes to look at just because it brings all the fish right to the surface. Next tote is just I think at the bottom of this one too there's a thing of Val, so it'd be hard for me to remember, but this might be the one the Val's in, but can't really see. You can see about halfway down. But this is a koi line. I put out some decent breeders. This one had a little bit more cover, and I added the pothos in here and just let it float. Pothos seem to do good, so that again I probably will do because I have multiple cuttings that really don't have anything to do with. So these guys are looking great. I'm excited. I did actually see somebody post on Instagram some platinums of these, and I sure wanted to get those too. So I'm trying not to order them, but I might have to. Little babies, they've been born in the last couple days, and there's a bunch of good looking breeders. So the koi are really super fry eaters. Really hard to get fry from these guys. So the big water volume sure helps out a lot. And you can see there's just babies everywhere. And this is how I keep this line going. Just put it out every year. I collect a few during the winter months and stuff, but the main breeding of this line is done during winter time. So I'll sort it all out. Most of these guys look great. I'm excited about that. And then right next to it, I do have another koi tote. These were a little better quality, and maybe it shows off in their offspring. There's some teenagers to young adults that were born out here that look great, like that one. There's a few that are missing an orange dot. Actually, quite a few. We'll be pulling all them out. But I didn't have as much cover in this tote, not as many leaves, and I didn't see as much fry. So I didn't know how that was gonna work long term, but yeah, the more leaves you add in, the better. But I think next year we'll go with some Muglia or something, and yeah, try and make it a little bit better. Like there's a really good one. So between the two totes, and there's still a whole bunch of really good moms that are looking like they're ready to drop too. There's a whole group. That one's really good. There's that one in the middle of the screen's got a blue dorsal. I really like the bright white on that one. So many of them I like. I'll have lots to sort through. Scarlett, I'm gonna try and back up. How'd school go? Good. What grade are you in? 3? Yeah. 3rd grade, learning everything, being super smart? Yeah. And you got milk. What you got?
I got lima beans and radish.
Oh, lima beans and what?
Radish.
Radish. Oh, it's the wrong time of year to start a garden.
No, it was inside.
Inside garden, huh? Yeah. Okay, so there'll be more project updates? Yeah. And your sister's coming and she's sick. And she got stuff too. Yeah. So she's not feeling that great. So we're gonna have lots of fun stuff to update him with.
I'm not feeling that great either, but I still want to school.
Oh yeah? You're only half sick?
No, fully sick.
Fully sick. Everybody's got the little season bug.
Yeah, I have a headache and my cough.
Oh no.
And running nose.
Oh
and
no.
stuffy nose.
Oh no.
But now I can breathe out my nose.
Oh yeah, finally got all them boogers out. Hey, sicko. All right. Yeah. How'd you get those?
I gave it.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at these. They weren't like that yet.
Oh man.
Hey, can I hang this in the middle one?
Yeah, we'll find a good spot. Okay. All right. Well, we drug that out long enough. We gotta go find somewhere to put the lima beans and the radishes and all kinds of good stuff. So thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll make videos as I tear each of the totes down, at least 3 of them, because 2 of them are the same. I'm really happy with the outcome. A lot of fish, and we still need to check out the girls' plants to see if they did anything. So there'll be a couple more updates on that kind of stuff, but that was summer tubbing, and it worked out well. All right, guys. Well, somewhere I got to splice in this. It's about a 30-gallon little saucer. This was the first time I ever tried this, and I was actually really, really happy. It's up against the side of the house. It looks like it's in the middle of a jungle, but it's just a bunch of basically plants and weeds, and need to make this side of the house a lot prettier. But anyways, I put that next to the window for the basement of the fish room, somewhere backwards. Anyways, it worked out really well, and I don't know if it was a smaller volume, but I got more fry in this 30-gallon than I did in them 1,200-gallon totes or whatever. I cut them down a little bit, so they're like 900 maybe, just offhand. But this one exploded, so that's kind of funny. We're gonna feed them. This one definitely went green. Flip you over, and you can see they're basically just mud guppies, but they all came from my starburst line. Little babies everywhere. And what you can't see is there's a bunch of dark ones all over. The light ones pop up. I put light, gold body, and dark body in here, and they all came from the same tank. So the plan is, if I have room, I'm going to divide it, but I don't know if it's picking up. And I think it has to do with the green water, but there's just a cloud of baby fish. I don't know. There's so many of them. It doesn't look like it. Every one that you see on camera, there's like 10 underneath of it, but I'm gonna put a little food in there. Get these guys all fed up. And it's been hot all week. We had like 100-degree weather all week. Nice big pinch. I'm gonna sneeze, so I'm gonna let you go. Got done sneezing all over, so that's what the interruption was. But there's one like little purple body that came out of those whites, so it's a working project. There's another one, red tail, purple head. Those ones I'll probably pull. Like that one's kind of neat, but I just wanted the gold body, so maybe mixing the gold body in them. The regular ones have a whole rainbow color pattern, but the dark bodies are so hard to see, like that one. Just funny. Just a project, makes me happy, like working on it, and that's just part of having guppies, is doing things that you like. So sometimes you gotta venture off the lines that everybody knows. Pretty neat little tub.